Billiard balls collide with nearly perfect elasticity. This means that the kinetic energy in their motion is almost completely preserved, and very little of it dissipates into heat or other energy sinks. This makes pool and billiards a great sport to analyze mathematically. If you have perfect control over how you strike the cue ball and where to aim it, you can always predict what will happen. Understand the law of reflection. Many pool players already know this simple mathematical lesson, since it comes up every time you carom the cue ball off a rail. This law tells you that the angle at which the ball strikes the rail is equal to the angle the ball bounces off at. In other words, if the ball approaches the rail at a 30-degree angle, it will bounce off at a 30-degree angle as well. Prove the two triangles are congruent. In this case, we can use the angle-angle side rule. If both triangles have two equal angles and one equal side, or in the same configuration, the two triangles are congruent. In other words, they are the same shape and size. We can prove that these triangles meet these conditions. The law of reflection tells us that the two angles between the hypotenuses and the rail are equal. Both are right triangles, so they each have two 90-degree angles. Since the two balls started equidistant from the rail, we know the two sides between the ball and the rail are equal. The law of reflection originally refers to the behavior of light. It's usually written, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The angle it bounces off is always exactly the same as the angle it strikes the cushion in the first instance. This basic rule is of great advantage when you're calculating where various balls are going to end up. Try and remember these angles not only when you're playing, but most importantly, when you're practicing. Good positional play is vital in improving your game, whether you're playing billiards, snooker,